good morning, viewers. Welcome to our YouTube Live. Today, we are going to discuss a very important topic, burning topic, that is generation gap and its effect. So, do join us. Radhe Radhe to all of you. Who is going to be our first viewer? Looking forward. Oh, Pratibha. Good morning, Pratibha. Pratibha, could you please switch on that bulb? Oh my God. Jyoti spoke Hindi, I think. What are you doing, yaar? From there only. Kajal, switch on. What are you doing, Vijay, yaar? Unbelievable. Oh my shit, yaar. Shit, yaar. Hit the like button, share with your friends. Good morning. Sheetal is also here. Very hardworking student, Sheetal from Balaghat. Very dedicated. Pradeep, good morning. Radhe Radhe Pradeep. Radhe Radhe to all of you. Wow, we have Ayush Radhe Radhe. Okay, so let's start. Let's start, guys. You just have to make a circle. You can make a circle, right? That will be better to discuss this topic. We have students here. Good morning, students. Are you excited to discuss this topic? Okay, fine. Wow. Now we have 41 viewers. Yes. Rajneesh ji. Pushparaj is, I think, also here. Pushparaj, thank you for joining. Okay, you can sit like this, right? So, what is your topic? Generation gap. Generation gap. Settle down, settle down. We have a new student. Have you seen, guys? One of your new classmates, Shubhra, very talented girl, extraordinary. So, who's going to start this group discussion? Yes, give it to him.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, all present here.
Good morning.
As you know, that I am a Vijay, and first of all, I love to thank my GWD sir who gave us the burning topic. The topic name is generation gap. So shall I start? The generation gap means difference the thinking, habits, and value. And older person and old people can teach you the wisdom and the real life experience, but the younger like that now in a modern area, they can bring the new ideas and technology, and they have a good ideas how to create the activities and how to develop that whatever you want. So that's my topic.
My view. Now, Pratibha wants to
Generation gap. The main reason of generation gap lack of communication and understanding between older and younger, in my opinion.
lack of understanding, communication, lack of communication. Very nice one. Subra wants.
And I think to reduce lack of communication, you should have some set of rules in your house, like how busy you are. It's don't care, but you have to take only one meal with your family.
Yes, very good. Very good. Very nice. Subra.
Good morning. I'm Sital before you, and I got a wonderful topic, generational game. So I want to say, everyone, every generation has a different and unique life journey. That's why they don't understand that time. They don't have media, social media, mobile phone, electricity, and all the things, and that's all. So that's why they don't understand now, and that's our responsibilities for children and for anger, that they should make them understand how to operate if they are eligible or able to understand. So it's our responsibility make them understand, and it's for parents, they should get knowledge and gain different what about different thing and different knowledge from they can gain from us. So it's my point.
Shwester. Hi. Shwester. How are you? Shwester boy. Now, next. One point at a time.
Understand that the different generation have a different mindset, so we want to feel this, talk regularly, and understand other, each other.
And one, in my opinion, one, thing, the older generation have to get rid of. That is, we can never be wrong. This approach they will have to change. You can never be wrong, right? You have to listen to the younger generation as well, because things have changed now. Things have changed a lot, right? Like I was listening to what he was telling. Like he was telling that, see, earlier we didn't have any technology to count, but today we have. If we can use calculator and count the amount, why should we cram, the table of 25, 26, 100 that time? Because that time we didn't have technology, but today we have now. We can ask, and they will give us answer. So why we cram and waste our time, right? But what older generation think, they just think that they can never be wrong. They are always right. Whatever they say, they are always. So this creates, a lot of problems in the family. Yeah. Next.
Generation gap. So old people feel left out. So
Generation gap means difference in thoughts, values, lifestyle between old people and modern people. The side effects: communication become weak, and old people feel left out. Young people young people feel over controlled.
Yeah. So yes, Sudha, you, Rishad,
Okay. And one more thing, older people think they are giving space to the younger generation because they wants to cooperate. But at that time, they are giving spaces and don't think what they are seeing in their phone, and they give them they let them free. But at that time, the younger generation think that I'm very free, I can do anything. They don't have fear. They should have fear that what my parents will think if I do something wrong. That's the maturity. And if they think like that, that will decrease the generation gap. And it's all about mutual understanding between two generations that will decrease.
next.
I want to add the furthermore. I would like to add the furthermore, as her said, that they are giving to freedom, like do anything, like a study, go anywhere for the like a foreigner, like an abroad and one city to another city, like that. So somewhere it will be harmful them as well, because then they take like the last breath and they come, or the like a parents, they come in as 61 65 and 70, like that. They must need like a they must need the children, but the children they adopted our life in outside, so how they come, it will be the harmful as well. That's my point.
Is this the responsibility of only parents? Is it the responsibility of society and the schools, colleges, educational institutions? Because today, what educational institutions are doing, they're just making, money making machines. They're not teaching them values, discipline, morality, kind of things, right? They're just teaching them how to make money. You just get good marks, get a job, make money. But is this enough to survive? We also need love. Right? Today, children, younger children are getting, depressed. They're committing suicide. They're taking extreme steps. Why? Due to lack of communication, right? They don't have anybody to share their pain with. You can see the case of Sushant Singh Rajput and many who like that. Really reputed people, they got everything in their life, and finally they did this because they found themselves left alone. So we have to understand that we must be in touch and what can you know be the thing with which we can do all these things. So we can be friendly, right? And just have a regular conversation, not on phone. Just plan like some trips and others and spend some time. Like Subra told that at least we should make some set of rules. One meal a day, all will come, you know, in one place and we are family and discussion. Yes, next.
Nowadays new generations uh, think that they are more intelligent than older generation because they see that things in social media and others. They think that they are more intelligent, and parents also must be strict for that.
This time, this times parents. This time, these parents they don't understand children's. They gave on more than time to children, only study. They don't they don't spend times with her children to understand her their feelings, and children don't respect to her parents.
The children, the kids of new generation, they also must understand that experience also matters. Right? When Lord Rama was taking that Jamwan with him. So many of his colleagues they just said that if he is a senior person, how will he uh, manage everything there? And he can't fight, right? So that time Lord Rama didn't say. He just said that we need him with us. But you know very well when the time came to make Bajrang Hanuman, we realized that he can fight. He's the son of Vayu is Apollon, right? So it was Jamwant who made him realize. He told, and he also told about it was Jamvanti who told that there is one particular rishi in Lanka who knows the remedy of this particular problem. So somewhere what we feel that then the people who the colleagues of Lord Rama realize that experience matters, right? We can't just say that they are senior people, they live their life, struggle and kind of thing, so they don't know anything. If you sit with them, you'll feel that they have experience, they have lived life, twofold life than you have lived, right? So just take the experience from them. No, they will give you a lot of good things based on their experience, the life they have lived. Just spend some time, listen to them. Because I myself, feel sometimes when I just, ignore the advice of my mother, she will just do like this. Later I regret that why didn't I listen to her? She was right. Seriously. And they are not very educated as you are now, when you talk about, technology and usage of technology, but they know, they have lived with life. They have lived with life. So they have experience. And experience is also a good teacher. Teaches good things. Just listen to them. Yes, continue.
Misunderstanding and lack of effort can damage a relationship between two generation or family member. So if so we should respect each other point of view and listen carefully, and open communication is most important for this.
And don't you think yes, money is also one reason? Somewhere people are running after money, just so busy in making money that they forget they have children as well, right? Giving them money instead of giving them love and emotions, right? They're giving them money. I want to, dad, I want to say something. But take money and just get your work done, right? Father has no time. Have you watched that movie Animal? Yeah. I know. It is giving best lesson. That try to understand a child is coming to talk to father, wants to tell something, that is happening in his life, knowing something wrong is going on in his life. But father has no time because he was a big businessman. He was busy in, business deals and foreign trips. And lastly, he realized that I made the biggest mistake. My son became to be like this just because of myself. Somewhere I didn't give him time. I didn't respect his feelings at all. I just thought he is useless. Yes. When we go to watch movie, learn some good things from
So earlier, as sir said, reputed persons do a suicide. So why it is happening? Because of using a phone. As we know, we should talk with our parents, but we are not talking to them. Why? Because we every time we use phone, and we think like that. Why we talk to them? We have phone. We can scroll reels, and we can watch anything in phone. So it is what we call,
creating.
yeah, it's creating lack of communication.
And we just think earlier, when wedding used to take place, our relatives would come almost 10 to 15 days before the wedding, right? And a lot of songs and folk songs and meaningful activities would go on for 10 to 12 days. Nowadays, it's wedding today, and they are coming as guests to attend the wedding. Own relatives, very close relatives, right? And the very next day they pack their bag and say goodbye. Sorry, why wait 1 or 2 days? No, 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 no. We have children's classes and many more things we can't. Somewhere we are missing, right? Earlier also people were, earning money. We also had a lot of people, but we used to give importance to the relationship. But nowadays, what should we say? Because my own wedding took place. I'm telling you, my own wedding took place. My brother, lives in Patna. He came just before one day, just before one day. Right? He was busy actually. I won't say that he was be there. He was busy, right? And many of my relatives they came the same day, and the very next day they just said that we have to leave because we have children kind of thing. So I was just left. So I just remember my child, my cousin's wedding. Their wedding took place almost 10 to 15 years ago. Their wedding. I miss that really because they used to come 10 to 30 days ago and we would spend time with them. We have become like this, like babies also, okay, let's do it, finish it, everything is normal. Anyway, yes, I did.
Everyone told all the things, but the one things what happens between us, the generation gap why is coming. You know that because the word is changing, keep the words is keep changing nowadays.
Telling that.
Yeah, why day by and by day. So one somewhere it's also happening if children is asking something from the parents like the some snacks for asking like a biscuit cookies like that. So when they asking they don't thinking so give now and they just call them and just give 1 second. They're not taking a just 1 second, 2 second, 3 second. They are just give them and these things are also happening. So if this children is thinking like that, if I ask something from my parents, they'll give me very easily. So they are not also uh, hardworking and some things is not going anywhere. So it's also happening that between them.
Sir, and like he said, today right now world is changing very fast, like, but I think the biggest problem is being cool. Right now the generation think if I use any abusive word, that's being cool. It's very cool, but it's very wrong. That's not a manner to say anyone like that. And
I'm saying even in a CD, children who are studying in the best schools in CD, they are the worst, in terms of discipline and behavior. They abuse these words and they say that it's just a part of life.
yes,
It's
sir.
okay. It's okay, with abusive words and kind of language. It's not okay at all.
And so society set some rules like if you don't use that word, you're not cool, you're older generation and you are very old.
And even when
I
you
don't.
believe, friends in schools and even sometimes teachers, also motivate the students to be like that, right? Not smoking or consuming alcohol, you are nothing but then you are, and even in movies, you see a person who comes from, America, highly educated person, just his wedding is fixed with the actress, that actress, but somewhere one roadside Romeo comes, right? Roadside Romeo comes, and what he does, he fools that, very educated person, and he marries with that girl. He marries that girl. So this is so, this shows what it shows. That education has no, value. It has no importance, right? Where the story is totally different. When you just, talk about practicality, what do you see? Things are totally different, right? But in movies, I've seen, I've said that these are rubbish things which are shown there, and children are today following the same thing, right? They're following the same thing. This boyfriend girlfriend culture. They have boyfriend, and the boyfriend is what? What he is doing? He does stunts, smokes, right? Does all the rubbish things. A person who's very, studious and saint type doesn't involve in kind of activities. Nobody goes and just talks to that guy. Yeah. Nobody goes. I mean, somewhere that child face feels that you know, am I a criminal? I'm really crying. Nobody comes to me and talks. So this much change. This is much change. Seriously, this is not good thing. Very dangerous thing. Really, because some kids went to Premanand Marathi. What they said that my friend themselves say that if you don't do these, things, things like something that I can't just speak, then you're nothing. You have to do these things. Bad things. Think of it. Even doctors are advising you do this, you do that. If you can't sleep properly, take one or two packs. You will sleep. Yeah, smoke. It will release your, depression and kind of anxiety. Doctors are modern day doctors. How can you say such things? Being a doctor, being a teacher, right? Anyways, what should be the conclusion? Let's sum up this topic. What should be the conclusion? What should the older and the new generation do?
It's all about time. They should give each other's time. How, it's all about understanding how much they understand. They give them spaces. Like everyone wants space in their life, but it's not like you are free to do anything. You
And
should
then you
know.
think of yourself, guys. Think last time when you had some, almost half an hour, 1 hour conversation with your mother and father.
Yeah.
Think of it. Some would say, sir, मुझे तो सालों हो गए पापा के साथ मम्मी के साथ बैठ के 1 घंटे बात की क्या सही सोचो तो go home just spend some time with your parents शाम को जब बैठे तो 1 घंटे कम से कम बैठ के कल आपकी आने वाली जनरेशन आपसे ये पूछे कि मेरे दादाजी कहाँ तक पढ़े थे और आप ये ना बता पाओ किस कॉलेज से पढ़े थे उनकी वेरी शेप होती है कि आप उनके बच्चे होके ये नहीं कभी जानने की कोशिश किए कि पापा मम्मी मेरी कहाँ से पढ़ाई की और उन्होंने लाइफ में कितना स्ट्रगल किया राइट टाइम बिताइए आपको इतनी अमेजिंग चीजें सीखने को मिलेंगी कि यार लाइफ कितनी स्ट्रगल वाली थी इन लोगों की हम लोग की कितनी आसान है नदी पार करके जाना क्लासेस में आई टॉक टू माई मदर वंस शी वाज टेलिंग कि हमारी फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन इतनी खराब हो गई थी एक समय मेरे पिताजी की जॉब कि मेरे पास लिखने के लिए वो बोर्ड नहीं हुआ करता था जो होता है ना स्लेट तो हम जमीन पे अल्फाबेट लिख करके और इरेज करके और फिर लिखते थे ऐसी कंडीशन डस्ट के ऊपर लिखते थे फिर उसे इरेज करते थे फिर उसके लिखते थे आई वाज शॉक्ड किया कि हम लोग को तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना पड़ा वी आर गेटिंग एवरीथिंग बोलते थे हमें एक नोटबुक मिलती थी तो बोला जाता था कि इसे साल भर चलाना है इसके ऊपर से लिखना शुरू करना है एकदम बॉर्डर से लिखना शुरू करना नीचे तक लिखना हम लोग को पता चला 2 वर्ड पेजेस लिखे हार गया फिल हो गया एक दो में तो हम कट कर देते हैं ऐसे क्रॉस करते देयर लाइफ वाज टू टफ और ये बोल देना इन मॉडर्न डेज टुडे गाइस कि आपने किया क्या है मेरे लिए ये दिल को छू देने वाली चीज है हार्ट रेंजिंग वर्ड सीरियसली कि आपने किया क्या है हमारे लिए यू डोंट नो व्हाट दे हैव डन anyway so yes the conclusion is we must sit together have communication right almost 1 hour 2 hours communication right and we should discuss all the issues openly and parents should also be little friendly not like Hitler type that you can't utter a single word in front of me father is sitting there how dare you sit here no things are changing now parents must be friends they must be friends they should give enough space and give kind of enough freedom to the children that they can share their personal things with them right means something is being done with them someone is harassing them or physically exploiting them they are not able to share so अगर we are they must come and share कि मेरे साथ ऐसी चीज हो रही है right and we get to know when the condition become worse then we get to know कि कुछ हुआ जब उसको कुछ हो जाता है right anyways is it enough
Yes.
because I was watching one daily show it came, and there were parents and there was a girl she had some pain in her stomach so doctor her mother took her to doctor did sonography or something and she just said that I think it is just she just had one perception that I think she is pregnant or something. She was shocked. That girl said that no more, and mother started slapping. She didn't even listen to her. But she just said the doctor said that let me do the sonography and I'll tell you tomorrow come to clinical. She didn't go to doctor next week. He just kept beating her daughter and torturing, taunting on her. And she told father as well. Father also slapped her. She used to love her father a lot, and father does the same thing. Did the same thing. When both went against her, she didn't find any option but to commit suicide. She went and jumped into the river. When her postmortem was done, she wasn't pregnant. She had one small, tumor in her stomach, due to which her stomach was swollen. So doctor told that, and they said, doctor told that she wasn't pregnant at all. Parents were broken totally. They started crying bitterly. And when father asked his wife, and did you get the report of that? She said, I did go next day to collect the report. When the report they went to collect, the doctor also told her she had just one tumor. And look, they lost their daughter. And a friend daughter. She wanted to tell that I didn't have any kind of things like this what you are thinking, right? But they didn't listen to her, kept beating her and torturing her. So this kind of things shouldn't happen. They must listen, talk, and try to find out the solution, right? Anyway, we'll meet tomorrow, dear students. I'm very happy, and tomorrow you all are going to describe the story of that movie. Okay, that's a very nice movie, animated movie, but it has very deep message. The animal we can't speak how the cities are being done. Thank you so much, viewers, for being with us. I hope you have also enjoyed this topic. Thank you, Jai Hind. We'll meet tomorrow. Yes.